Oh, good morning. Welcome to the channel. The channel is Gray Cloudy Day, and I am Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. I was just taking a moment there, in the moment, to be a little bit silent. I just finished reading Jesus Calling November 9th to myself, and I just kind of was digesting it. If you don't mind, could you hit the like button? That'll help the channel. It helps push the videos out to people that don't know about the channel. I mean, if anything, you know, if Jesus, if this is not necessarily your thing, you can go through my catalog of videos. There's all sorts of different types of. There's things about toys. If you go far enough back, there's several different books I've read from The Way of the Wizard, Living a Life of Awareness, 50 Things That Really Matter. Matter of fact, I was going to finish that up this week, and I don't know. I might hold that last story till the beginning of next week, starting Monday, in the book, and then decide on doing a giveaway for it and all that. But anyway, I was just letting you know. And then there's random videos all through the history of the channel of me just sharing certain random thoughts and spiritual uh, things that were going on with me and stuff. So, but I like sharing this here, and I appreciate whoever does watch. It's inspiration. It's devotional. It's something to hopefully inspire the day. Anyway, let's go. November 9th. Jesus calling. Sit quietly with me, letting all your fears and worries bubble up to the surface of your consciousness. There, in the light of my presence, the bubbles pop and disappear. However, some fears surface over and over again, especially fear of the future. You tend to project yourself mentally into the next day, week, month, year, decade, and you visualize yourself coping badly in those times. What you're seeing is a false image because it doesn't include me. Those gloomy times that you imagine will not come to pass, since my presence will be with you at all times. So the gloomy times that you imagine, yeah, it's kind of like 9 times out of 10, what I can imagine and will be overwhelmed with in my head, a scenario. Once I do tackle said scenario or get through the scenario, whether I wanted to or not, I look back all the time. I can look back and say it wasn't. Your imagination will get the best of you, especially if you're thinking about, in the sense of lack. If I'm thinking about tomorrow because I feel like I may lack in something, whether it be monetarily, spiritually, mentally, any of that. But like if I'm worried about food, if I'm worried about where am I going to stay, all that, that's going to take up a lot of, you can imagine so many different scenarios that may not ever come true in the first place. So let me finish this. When a future oriented worry assails you, capture it and disarm it by suffusing the light of my presence into that mental image. Say to yourself, Jesus will be with me then and there. With his help, I can cope. Then come home to the present moment where you can enjoy peace in my presence. And at the bottom here, it refers us to, it says Luke chapter 12, 22 through 25, Deuteronomy 31, verse 6, and then Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. And of course, I didn't do a video yesterday. If you were paying attention on Thursday, I had took off. Now I got a ride to town, but I ended up staying in town for a while, and I made the journey back pretty much the most of the way back on foot that night. And yesterday I was pretty wore out, just kind of because I'd gotten out and done something. You know what I mean? Even though it wasn't a lot, I just got out, got dropped off in town when dude gave me a ride. Walked around town, ate something, went by somewhere, sat down, ate, and enjoyed being outside and about for a little while. Now I can't until I get new shoes. I'm not gonna be able to do that as often as I want to because But I really don't know how I'm gonna. Like today, I was hesitant about even starting my day already, and I've been pretty much conscious for a little while, but I was trying to go back to sleep. I took some more like Benadryl type stuff, and like that don't knock me out, but it does. But I can feel a little bit like, and I'm not going to sleep, and I'm decided to go ahead and get up and get a few things done. I've changed the garbage in my garbage can, making this video for you guys, and just kind of not sure what the rest of the day will bring. Maybe nothing, I don't know. I know that I'm still a little antsy feeling, and my feet are like, I feel like here in a little while, if I get kind of just uh, feeling a little claustrophobic, just like if I'm not doing very much here, and I've done whatever am gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Like if I've already done a little bit of cleaning, and I'm not doing any more of the stuff I need to be doing, and all I'm doing is laying around and say watching YouTube or something. Uh, I probably might, if if the energy feels right, I might have to, you know, put one foot in front of the other and just get out again. Um, just head towards town somewhere and see what happens. No in particular reason other than if I get antsy, I may have to do that, whether I want to or not. Like as far as physically, um, I'm very thankful the other day I got at least the ride all the way into the town I was heading. And I was heading in the direction that's the hardest part of to get to. Like if I was heading towards Henniger, which is a lot of uphill and everything like that. So the way back from Henniger is not as bad because you'll come down the hills more. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I uh, another thing that I may do, if who knows, if I get antsy later and I'm sitting here and I ain't taking out walking somewhere, I might turn on the hotspot, get the other phone, and then see about going live. But I know I say this, and I've been saying this all week long. Just work with me. You know, I don't know for sure. And of course, the other day I tried going live a couple of times, and I just got antsy again. Like in the middle of trying to go live, I got a little too impatient, and the anxiety kind of got the best of me, and I just cut it off before we really had anybody there. So, and I enjoy doing the lives when I can, and when I do have uh, the right energy. It's like if it feels like it's not working, I just go cut it off. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. This is Gray Cloud Saves the Eternal Moment. Over and out, and enjoy your day. Ditto.